David Corson, Saturday, May 31st. Oh, about, what time is it? Oh, it's about 10 after 6. How about that? Out here sweating my tail off. And there's a nice breeze. Look, people are at the pool. Looking good. The water looks real refreshing, but I still got another lap or two to go. And anyway, awesome day. Went up early. Had to get this flashing put on for my inspection. Coming up on Monday or Tuesday. I forget which day it is, but it's final inspection time. Time to get the certificate. Had to get some flashing on. And but everything else is a go. Everything's done. The house is clean. And steps are in. Aprons are finished. Got all that done today. And I told my wife, I was like, I had to come home and get some things done here. And she's like, don't come back. There's nothing to do. We just have the inspection. I'm locking up. We don't even have to go up here tomorrow. I said, cool. Works for me. Just go up on Monday and make sure everything's cool. And who knows? They might even show up that day. But definitely, if not on Monday, Tuesday. And it's going to be a great day getting that certificate. So that means we can start moving in and getting things done. But the house looks great. And grass is coming in nice. And I'm really excited. Boy, it feels so good in the shade. You have no idea. But it's been a long day. So I'm going to get done here and I'm going to go home. I don't think there's any hockey or any NBA or what. There's not much going on. Lacrosse is over and I don't know what we're going to do. I'm waiting for my wife. She's been up there all day. She's been hanging some mirrors and had the painters coming in doing a little touch up. And, it just, the house just looks immaculate. So, what are you going to do? It's I've seen it so long I can't even tell if it looks nice, but everybody that comes in there, they're like, wow, this is a great build. So I'm excited and I can't wait for the inspection, get that certificate. I'm gonna have my car packed when I go up there. So when I get that certificate, I'm just gonna start rolling stuff into the house, man. How about that? That's thinking positive. Hey, I'm gonna go get my certificate and my car's gonna be packed with stuff. I'm gonna tell them, you can't fail me. I got stuff I gotta put in here. Come on. Hey, we've done the tour with the electrician, the gas guy's been out there, checked all the appliances, the fireplace. Like this morning on the fireplace, there's too much heat coming out of it. The one inside is gas, and we put this mantle on there and we stained it, and the stain has kerosene in it. So there was too much heat that was coming up, and it was kind of, you could barely smell it, but if it was on there for a while, it wouldn't be good. So this guy, we called the fireplace guy, and they have this like kind of like little, I don't even know what they call it, but they come in, it's metal, and it comes out, and it kind of, the heat that comes out of the fireplace, even though it's gas, it does the work, and it gets hot. It'll definitely warm up that room. But the heat comes up and it bounces off, and it goes off at an angle, so it doesn't hit the mantle. Very, very cool. And so we had them put them on both of them. And so she had a couple of ourselves. We were just making everything like perfect. So it looks great, and we're excited. Just can't wait to get, and then we're gonna start weeding out stuff. By the end of I swear, by the end of this week coming up, we're gonna be completely packed. All the boxes are gonna be done, and we're just gonna be waiting. I'm telling my wife, hey, let's pack up both your car and mine. Let's go take it up and go to that inspection. And right when we're there, boom, we're gonna start moving stuff in there because they give you a certificate that day. Boom, you're done. You're ready to go. So it only takes about 15 minutes. They check your toilets, they check your appliances. They walk around inside and out. Everything looks good. You're good to go. Make sure there's no dirt, for that can cause erosion or any of that stuff. And you just rock and roll. And everything's in the house. They don't really care about cosmetics, although the HOA does. But all in all, that's what goes on with an inspection. So. In fact, I just thought of that. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Pack my car, pack her car, and let's go up there. And the minute we start moving stuff in there. That's a good idea, man. That just made my day. I didn't even make my day better than it already was, because it's been a killer day. So, with that, hope you have a positive thought, smile on your face, going into your Saturday night. You still got all Saturday night, Sunday, and then you know what to do on Monday. Get up early. Make your bed, get in the shower, put your game face on, get dressed, dress for success, go have an awesome breakfast, put some protein and some oomph in you, Go through your morning. Go get something to eat at lunch, or bring your lunch with you. Then go through your afternoon, do a little knick-knacking, and then go home and have a really good dinner. Have fun with your kids. Do what you need to, and get some REM sleep, and then get ready to do it. Because, hey, June is the gateway to summer, and the humidity in the summer's coming. And it's an amazing time to be alive. So, but hey, you got to do that every day. Got to get up early, do a positive thing, make your bed, and build on your day from there. And always end your day on a positive note. I don't care how crappy the weather is or how great of a day it is. Just make sure you end on a positive note, strong with momentum every day. And you're just going to have better days. So here's my word for May 31st, last day of the second month of Q2, going into third month, day one, tomorrow, June 1st, Sunday. And that word is contemplate. Yep, contemplate. Why do I do that? Why do I like that word? Contemplate is, it's a way to kind of, in business as an entrepreneur, one of the things that I've learned that's so important is don't be reactive, don't have knee jerks. When things happen or you don't get your way, there's always a solution that you can figure out. You just have to dig deep or think. And so it leaves you a breather, and you're gonna business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you do in a 24-hour day, being able to contemplate and take a pause is crucial to you keep moving forward in the right direction. And it allows you maybe to do some research, some soul searching, just catch your breath. And it's like you're out on, running the marathon and you're on mile 8. You need to take a breath. You need to maybe walk instead of run. It's just kind of like a little breather. It's like, it's like being in a hockey game. There's 3 periods, there's 20 minutes apiece, 15 minutes in between. It's just a time for them to take a breather, put some fluids in, have a candy bar or banana or whatever, and then go out and, rehash what you want to do. Maybe the other team's doing something different you never saw them do before. And it allows you to kind of adapt. And, whatever you're trying to do, it makes it your ability to cross the finish line in what you're trying to obtain. So contemplate, like in athletics. I'm talking athletics. Contemplating how you're going to go out, and you're playing a team that's better than you. They got better players. They've got older players. Maybe you're a high schooler and they got a bunch of seniors and you got a bunch of freshmen and sophomore, but you're good, but you just haven't grown into your body yet, and you don't know how you're going to try to beat this team. Remember, you can beat anybody. And even if you don't beat them, a couple years down the road, when they're in the same situation that you might be in, you're going to remember that, you were contemplating. Maybe you didn't get it done, but you know what? Maybe a couple years later you will, but you always have to try. Don't ever give up. And contemplating in a positive, constructive way is going to get you to where you're going to get that W. All right. And believe me, athletics, you contemplate all sorts of things. Hey, who am I going to pair with who on that line? Or one of our defensive guys, who's going to pick up, who's going to step up and fill that person's shoe, or contemplate, hey, do we want to fire the coach? He's old school, and there's the new way of playing, and he just, he's not very receptive to new ways. And listen, that stuff happens every day. So contemplating on how to make yourself better. Remember, you got to try to improve every day. Contemplating allows you to do that. And it's crucial to your success in the athletic field. In business, you got to contemplate everything. Example, I got an email from one of my advertisers, been with me for a long, long time, and they're cutting back. That stuff happens. Listen, every year I always have to be getting new advertisers. And I know I have people who've been with me for a long time, but they're going to retire. The new people come in and they got their own ideas and they might not know me. And anyway, I got this email yesterday and I was ticked off. It was on a Friday afternoon and I didn't reply. I contemplated. I was like, I wonder how I want to come back to this. So today I was thinking about it and it just hit me this afternoon. So I just called, before I got on this video, I called my editor and I asked him, I said, hey, what if we did this? He goes, yeah, that's a really good idea. And I go, should I offer it to these guys? You know, I mean, they seem like they're set in their ways, but maybe I should go back to them and say, hey, man, this is what I can do for you. And, you know, I'm not going to devalue my magazine and give you anything. You know, listen, I have traffic. Listen, people make sales out from my magazine, off my website, off our, whatever we do. I mean, they just don't like people giving me money because we can lay it out nice. We have awesome content and we've got a lot of traffic. And if you're in construction, commercial, and I have a residential section, I'm building on that. If you're in construction, you want to find out about stuff, my site's a really good destination point. That's no BS either, all right? But I had to contemplate, and then it hit me. And it just, he's like, yeah, that's really good. That's the way I would go back. And it's okay, man. You know? So, you never know when something's going to hit you. But if you don't contemplate, you don't take a pause, and you think about stuff, you're not going to be able to maybe find that solution. Or it might be after you, you can't go back to them. But now I can. And so I had another crazy thing that hit me yesterday. I'm working on this other project. We had a little speed bump that we hit as we get ready to launch this new website. And I was thinking about content and how it was going to get prepared. And anyway, this thing hit me, and I called my partners. I said, hey, what if we did this? I'm going to do this for you, we're going to do it this way. And they were like, oh, that's really good idea. Oh my God, now we can do this and this. And just by mentioning that, the thing blossomed into about an hour discussion, and it was crazy. But contemplating got me there. Just taking a deep breath, thinking about, hey, maybe there's a different way to do this thing. Maybe there's a better way, a smarter way, a more effective way to doing things. So being able to contemplate and not just do the status quo or be rigid in the way that you want to. You got to be flexible in business, all right? And contemplating can help you do that. It's a connecting word. It's an action word. Being able to contemplate, taking your time. Hey, maybe you may have to contemplate for a couple of days, you know? I always tell people, look, when you get an email and you don't want to send it, don't send it. Wait a day, wait a couple of days, or don't send it at all, you know? And see what happens. So contemplating business. Very, very important. Relationships, okay? Personal or just general people that you see every day. Just be positive, be flexible, negotiable, listen with your ears, stick your sock in your mouth, let them talk, and contemplate what they're saying. And you're just going to have a much better time when you leave that establishment, or you leave the doctor's office, or you're out on a date and you say goodnight and you're contemplating, taking it to the next level. Is this the right person for me? Or, God, are we going to have kids? Or, hey, we want to sell the house and go put it all on the line and build a freaking beautiful house and become a builder, at 62, second chance for a new career. And while I do keep my magazine, listen, contemplating, you roll the dice. But it allows you to roll the dice, in a better way. But if you do all those things, all right, people will appreciate you so much more. Like, God, how did you think about that? By contemplating, taking a little breather and thinking about stuff. It's so, so important. Sleep. You can't contemplate about sleep, all right? The only thing you have to contemplate is what time you want to go to bed, okay? But some days you're going to be up and you can't sleep, and some days you want to get to bed early, but if you get 6 to 8 hours, I want 6 to 6.5. That's what I need at almost 62 years old. I've been working on my sleep all year. That was one of my goals, and I sleep like a baby, but I still wake up about 5 o'clock, somewhere around there, between 5:15, maybe it's 4:50. I think this morning was 4:53 on a Saturday. I knew I had to get up. I had to be up at the house by 8. Everybody was meeting me up there, the subs, to get things done. So, but all in all, you can't let your body. The only thing your body is contemplating is, when am I going to go to bed and when am I going to get my 6.5 hours? And if you do that and treat your body right, it'll work for you for the rest of your life as long as you're breathing. All right? And believe me, if you contemplate the correct way, your body's going to work its tail off for you, because it knows every night you're consistent that you're going to give it that sleep. You're going to give it good food. You're going to give it the rest that it needs. And it's like a Ferrari, your body, man. It's got to be driven every day. If you don't drive a powerful car every day, man, or a thoroughbred and race it, those things are built for speed. And, I took my RX-8 down to, and my mechanic was yelling at me. He's like, Dave, you don't drive this car enough. I'm like, I haven't had time. I don't care, man. This is a collector. You don't drive this car enough. You gotta drive this car. And I'm sure he's out there beating on it. So anyway, contemplate. And if I forgot anything else that you do in a 24-hour day, you just get that contemplate and do. But the bottom line is, if you do that every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, you'll have about 7 months of data on yourself. And you'll remember every day. All you have to do is take data right here on your phone. It's connected to you. You know you're on it all day. Don't tell me you're not. And write a paragraph on how you worked on improving on contemplating. If you do that every day, little bits and pieces, you'll have 7 months, and that's like 210 days. The bottom line is, you're going to remember all those days. You can see where you're right on target. You didn't contemplate enough. You did the right amount. Sometimes you don't have to contemplate at all. You just go for it, because you know that's the way it should be. But I'm telling you, working on contemplate, it's a verb that you definitely need, a word that you definitely need in your verbiage. It will help you succeed. All right? It's from the heart. Take it to the bank, up here in Knowledge Vault. Use it for whenever you need it, on a beautiful day like today, or it's tornado, snow, ice, whatever. I don't care what it is. You contemplate on things. In the end game, you're going to cross the finish line. You're going to be psyched that you did it. All right? So, listen, everybody, have a great Saturday night. I'll see you tomorrow. Where, I have no idea. And appreciate y'all. Be safe. Take action. Contemplate.